Hi there, and welcome to Learn English, your daily guide to speaking real English with more confidence. I'm your host today, and if this is your first time joining us, I'm really glad you're here. Every day, we share new lessons to help you become not just fluent, but comfortable and confident in English, especially in real-life situations like talking to people, watching shows, or working in an office where English is used quickly. In today's episode, we're going to work on something that nearly every English learner struggles with: understanding fast native English. Have you ever been watching a movie, a YouTube video, or talking to someone from the UK or US and suddenly felt like they were speaking a completely different language? The words come out so fast, the sounds seem to melt into each other, and before you even process one sentence, they're already two sentences ahead. If that's ever happened to you, trust me, you're not the only one. I used to feel the same way. It felt like my brain was buffering. I could read English well, but listening, especially fast native English, that felt like a nightmare. But here's the truth. Fast English is not impossible. It's not even that hard once you understand what's happening behind the speed. Today, I'll break it all down for you. We'll look at why native speakers sound so fast, what's really happening when words run together, and what daily exercises can actually help you catch fast English naturally. By the end of this lesson, you'll walk away with real tools, real examples, and real progress. So get ready, grab a notebook, and let's jump in. Part 2, Rewritten and Extended. Title: Understanding Fast English. Real techniques that work now. Once you've started noticing how fast English actually works, you'll begin to realize that it's not always about new vocabulary. It's often about how familiar words get squeezed together, shortened, or even skipped. For example, instead of saying, "I do not know," most native speakers will simply say, "I don't know." And sometimes it'll sound even faster. Dunno? Yes, really. I don't know can turn into just dunno. Another common one: let me help you becomes let me help you. These kinds of reductions might feel strange at first, especially if you've only learned formal English from textbooks. But this is exactly how real conversations sound on the street, in cafes, or even in professional environments when people speak casually. Key takeaway: these little shortcuts are what make English feel fast. But once you start recognizing them, your listening skills will skyrocket. Don't aim for perfection, aim for progress. One very important thing to remember is this: you're not supposed to understand everything right away. Even native English speakers sometimes miss parts of conversations, especially when someone speaks too fast, mumbles, or talks with a heavy accent. So don't feel bad if you struggle. What matters is progress, not perfection. Every time you understand a phrase you didn't catch before, that's growth. It means your brain is adapting. Your listening muscles are getting stronger. The 1-minute rewind practice. Here's a simple yet powerful technique I recommend doing every day. I call it the 1-minute rewind. Here's how it works. Choose a short video or clip, just 1 minute long, where native English is spoken naturally. Watch it once without subtitles. Don't pause, just try to catch the general meaning. Now rewind the video and focus on just one sentence. Listen again. Try to hear each word. Pause. Repeat that sentence out loud. Rewind and check again. If needed, look at the subtitles, but only after trying 2 or 3 times. Doing this for just 1 minute every day might seem small, but after 1 month, you'll be surprised how much faster your ears respond, how quickly you notice patterns, and how much easier it is to follow conversations. Welcome to Real World English. Now let's talk about something most English learners aren't prepared for. Real World English. This is the English you hear in coffee shops on the street, in casual YouTube vlogs, or in random voice notes from native speakers. It's not always clear, it's not always clean, and it's definitely not always grammatically perfect. It's full of informal phrases, slang, and natural flow. Let's look at some examples. Instead of, "let me get something to eat," you might hear, "gonna grab a bite." Instead of, "I'm going to leave now," you might hear, "I'm a head out." These phrases may not appear in your English textbook, but they show up everywhere in real life. And the more you hear them, the easier it becomes to understand native conversations without getting lost. Train with real conversations. So how can you train your ear for this natural English? Here's what you can do. Watch interviews, vlogs, or casual scenes in TV shows where people are just talking normally. Start with subtitles on. Listen and read. Then replay the same part with subtitles off. Try to shadow their speech. Repeat it exactly as you hear it. You can even listen to podcasts or voice clips while doing simple tasks like cooking or walking. This creates a habit of immersing your ears in natural English every day without even sitting down to study. Try dictation practice. Here's another method I love: dictation practice. It's simple and powerful. Choose a short clip, 1 to 2 sentences. Listen carefully and try to write down what you hear. Don't worry if you miss a few words. Listen again. Add in the missing pieces. Then check your sentence against the transcript or subtitles. This helps you catch difficult words, understand how sounds blend, and train your brain to listen carefully. Let's try a quick one together. Ready? I should have told you earlier. Did you get it the first time? You might have heard, "I should have told you earlier," but in real speech it sounds more like, "I should have told you earlier." Repeat after me, "I should have told you earlier." That's how fluent English sounds in real life. Connected, fast, and flowing. Now let's try a little imagination practice together. Close your eyes for a moment and just listen. Picture this. She rushed out of the apartment, jumped into her car, and drove away without saying a single word. Did you see it? Maybe you imagined her expression, the sound of the door, the engine starting. That's exactly the kind of connection you want. You didn't need to understand every individual syllable to catch the feeling of that moment. Your mind created a scene from the sounds. That's the skill we're building, understanding meaning, not just words. And here's something important to remember. Native speakers do this all the time. They don't pause to hear each word. Their brain jumps straight to meaning. You can train your brain to do the same. Just 5 minutes a day of this kind of mental picture building can help more than hours of textbook study. Now let's talk mindset, because this journey isn't just about practice, it's about patience. Learning to understand fast English won't happen overnight, and that's okay. It's perfectly normal to miss words. You might feel frustrated sometimes, but every single time you listen, even if you don't get the full sentence, your brain is learning. It's adapting. You're moving forward. Think of it like going to the gym. You don't get stronger from one workout. You get stronger by showing up every day, little by little. That's how listening works too. You don't need to understand everything today. You just need to understand a little more than you did yesterday. Celebrate the small wins. Today I caught that one phrase. I understood that line from the movie, Those tiny moments are your fuel to keep going. Now let's try a technique that's helped a lot of learners. Repeat after pause. Find a short video about 1 minute long. Play just one sentence, then pause. Try repeating it exactly how you heard it. Same rhythm, same pronunciation. Then play the next sentence and do the same. It's like shadowing, but with more breathing space. This trains three things at once: your pronunciation, your listening, and your brain's speed at processing English. Even just 5 minutes a day can lead to big changes in your fluency and confidence. Here's something else fluent learners do all the time: active listening. This means you're not just hearing words, you're listening with full attention. You notice the emotion behind the voice. You notice the rhythm, the tone, the speed. For example, when someone says, "I really don't want to go," that word really is longer, stronger. It tells you how they feel. And guess what? You don't need to catch every single word to understand the meaning. If you train yourself to hear the emotion, you'll start understanding the heart of the message, even in fast conversations. Here's a small daily challenge for you. Watch a short video or scene. Don't just listen to the words. Notice how they're said. What's the mood? Is the speaker excited, angry, tired, or nervous? Once you start noticing this, English becomes more than just language. It becomes communication. Now let's talk about something powerful: context. If you're watching a video about something familiar, like food, travel, or shopping, it's easier to understand. Why? Because your brain already knows some of the vocabulary. It can predict the structure. It expects what might come next. So here's a tip. Pick listening content based on topics you already enjoy. Love cricket? Watch commentary or post-match interviews. Into cooking? Listen to recipe videos or kitchen vlogs. Fan of gadgets? Try tech reviews. This background knowledge makes the language more predictable and easier to follow. And it builds your vocabulary faster too. All right, let's do another short exercise. I'm going to speak quickly, just like a native speaker. Your job? Don't worry about every word. Just catch the overall picture. So I overslept, forgot my laptop at home, spilled tea on my shirt, missed the train, and still had to give a presentation with no notes. Got it? Even if you didn't understand every word, you probably caught the idea. This person had a stressful, chaotic morning. And that's the point. Focus on the message, not perfection. Let's shift gears and talk about pronunciation, because this is where a lot of learners get stuck. Here's the truth. Native speakers don't pronounce every word clearly or separately. What do you want to eat? Becomes, what do you want to eat? Did you see it? Becomes, do you see it? It's called connected speech, and it's 100% normal, but it can sound confusing if your brain is expecting clear, separate words. That's why you should practice connected speech yourself. Say gonna instead of going to. Say lemme instead of let me. This doesn't just help you understand native speakers, it helps you sound more natural too. Now let's try a technique I call the echo method. Pick a sentence from a native speaker, play it once, then repeat it immediately with the same speed, same tone, like an echo. Example: I can't believe he said that. You echo: I can't believe he said that. At first, you might stumble, but after a few tries, your mouth and brain start working together. You'll get used to the natural pace of English, and your fluency will improve without you even noticing. Finally, let's talk about something many learners don't prepare for: accents. English is spoken around the world. There's no single correct way to sound. Someone from Toronto sounds different from someone in Texas. A person from Manchester speaks differently than someone from Melbourne. Even within the same country, accents change from city to city. And that's a challenge, but it's also a huge opportunity. Because once you expose your ears to a few different accents, your brain starts becoming more flexible. You begin to understand more people, from more places, in more situations. So how do you train your ears for different English accents? Simple. Start listening to as many as you can. Watch videos from different countries like the UK, the US, Australia, and Canada. Try podcasts, interviews, or even songs from those places. This trains your brain not to expect only one kind of English. You become flexible, and that flexibility helps you understand people no matter where they're from. Here's a short example using a casual American accent. Hey man, I'm heading out soon. You coming or nah? Did you hear how heading became headin' and coming became comin'? That's super common in everyday conversations. Try saying it a few times. Hey man, I'm heading out soon. You comin' or nah? Repeat it until it feels natural. The more you hear and repeat these real-life phrases, the easier it becomes to understand native English. Now let's talk about how to watch English movies or shows. First rule: don't panic if you miss words. Start with English subtitles. Watch one small scene, then watch it again without subtitles. See what you can understand. Pause after each line and say it out loud. You can even write down useful phrases, like if someone in a movie says, "We've got to hurry or we'll miss the train." You can note that "we've got to" is the same as "we have to." These small lessons build your listening skills and help you feel more confident with real English. Songs also help a lot. Pick a song you enjoy. First, listen without reading the lyrics. Then, listen again while reading them. Finally, try singing along. This helps you feel the rhythm and flow of real English. For example, in the song, "I'm Gonna Find Another You," gonna means going to. It's natural and you'll hear this kind of English all the time. And since music is emotional, your brain remembers it better. Let's try one last practice together. I'll say something a bit fast. You just try to catch the main idea. We were supposed to meet at 7, but I got stuck in traffic and then couldn't find parking. So I ended up getting there almost an hour late. Now, try repeating it. We were supposed to meet at 7, but I got stuck in traffic and then couldn't find parking, so I ended up getting there almost an hour late. Too long? No problem. Break it into small parts. Repeat slowly. With time, it gets easier. And remember this: improving your listening doesn't mean listening more. It means listening better. Be smart with your practice. Choose topics you like. Set a small goal, maybe one video a day or a few listening exercises each week. Stick to it. You don't need to make a big jump. Just take small steps every day. Slowly, your ears will improve, your brain will get faster, and you'll start understanding real English without even thinking. So here's a quick recap of everything you've learned. How to understand connected speech, why reduced forms and chunks matter, practice methods like shadowing and dictation, how to use movies, music, and real-life accents, the power of imagination and repetition. And most importantly, how to train your ears daily. These tools will stay with you long after this video ends. The only thing left is keep going. Make English part of your daily life. Not just a language you study, but something you live with. And one day soon, you won't just understand fast English. You'll enjoy it. So open your notebook. Go back and repeat the exercises. Break the sentences into chunks. Listen to short clips every day. Push yourself just a little more. Your ears will catch up, your confidence will grow, and your English will feel more natural than ever. Thanks for being here. Keep learning, keep practicing, and always remember, fluency is closer than you think.